Hey guys, so yesterday I went to the post office early on Saturday morning and I picked up what was a really heavy package from Sweden. My friend Kim, or Joakim, or Fat Camp, or however you want to say his name, I call him Kim, sent me a package all the way from Sweden. And I wasn't going to film me opening it. Opening gifts and packages like that is, to me, it's almost intimate, and it's something that I don't like doing because when I watch people do it, I always feel like their reactions are over the top. I feel like once the camera's turned on, they open something and they're like, oh, and they feel like they have to really go overboard. I tend to do that off camera and then bring those pickups on camera for you guys, but as soon as I started opening this and I saw the first thing that I pulled out, I just had to get the camera out and I had to film my reaction, and I was really tired. We had a really long day, so I looked kind of flat. I looked really defeated in this video, but my emotions were running high when I saw some of this stuff, and I generally get lost for words and don't really know what to say. So you're going to see a lot of that, so hopefully it doesn't come across as me looking bored. It really did mean a lot to me. So I'm going to cut to that footage right now, and then we'll bring you guys back here. This is Tiffany, by the way. We just filmed a video and I introduced her in that one, so I forgot to do it in this one. Say hi.
Hi.
And Tiffany.
Now I'm going to be eating candy and there's no introduction for it.
And Tiffany, she filmed on the bed when we were opening the thing. So thank you, Tiffany, for filming that. So I'm going to cut to that now. Thanks, guys. I wasn't going to film this because I'm really tired. It's kind of late on a Saturday, and we were actually falling asleep. But we just got a package from my friend from Kim from Sweden. I wasn't going to film, but then I started opening this, and I need to get it on film because what he sent me, at least from the first two things, and this is still kind of heavy, I need to get this on camera. So right off the bat, I pulled out Just Cause 3 for PS4, which is pretty much a brand new game that's just come out. So unless there's like a gag inside, nope, it's actually the game. It's covered in signatures, and I'm gonna wait till I get to the note to figure out why. Because I currently have no idea, but that's really interesting. I have Headhunter for the Dreamcast. I'm not too sure what Headhunter is. I only just started collecting Dreamcast before I left Australia, because I only just managed to find a Dreamcast when I left Australia. So I'm really interested to find out what that is, and without any cover art. Code Veronica, I do know what that is actually, and I do not have that for Dreamcast, so that's really exciting. I really like the Resident Evil game. I know a lot of people don't. Open after you unpackage. Sorry for the horrible handwriting skills. You are forgiven, my friend. I started talking to Kim. I don't know, he probably hates me calling him Kim. We started donating to the Patreon page, and we started Skyping from there, because I was initially saying thank you, and the guys ended up being a super rad guy, and now we talk like every day. Dino Crisis for the PlayStation. I've heard about this game. That's as far as my extent of knowledge goes on this, apart from the fact that it's from the creators of Resident Evil, which I know because it says right there. Okay, we have some Swedish candy.
Oh, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tiffany's gonna like this. It got Santa on it.
What's it called?
Juliskum. We'll eat that after we're done.
Juliskum.
My favorite. Billa. The little cars. I feel like I've had these before. Alright, some more PlayStation games. I can't believe that Just Cause 3 is in here. I was gonna buy that the other day, but I couldn't afford it, so I didn't. Here we have Resident Evil Nemesis, which I do not have. We have Resident Evil 2, which I think I might... No, I don't have the second one. These are all Power Region games as well. So these are all my region. Technically not, because Sweden is, I think, part of a different power region, but I'm pretty sure these will still work on my consoles back home. I'm not sure where the region differs when it comes to this game, but I know this game in Australia sells for over $100, and it's actually my favorite Castlevania game, and I don't have it yet because it goes for over $100. Symphony of the Night, which I only just started playing last year actually, and instantly became my favorite. It's really fun. It's really fantastic. This is one of them notes that I'm not going to be able to read on camera.
Wow.
Because that's going to take a little while.
Wow, it comes with pictures.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna read this off camera, and then if it's something that needs to be said on camera, I'll switch the camera back on and let you guys know. Yeah, I'm gonna open this first. I feel like I've had these before. I don't know how. They just look very familiar. They don't smell familiar. We're good.
Wow.
We're good. Kind of minty.
I would imagine they're like peppermint.
It tastes like the candy teeth. Had the candy teeth?
Mm-hmm. I know
Kim.
you've been asking for that for ages.
I know. You've spoiled me, Kim. Seriously. I think I might love you. These things are fun.
I know, they're so stretchy.
I
Did you know
know-
you wanted it?
I mean, I think I've mentioned it in my videos so that it's my favorite Castlevania. But we haven't talked about any of this. He doesn't know that I have any of this, which I don't. I still want to find out what this is saying.
You should probably read the note.
So as Tiffany and I sat here, eating the candy that Kim sent us and reading this essay of a note, we learnt a few things. Now, for starters, this picture is actually of Avalance Studios, which is where Stockholm, which I guess is where near he lives, because he's managed to get the game signed by the developers, the main developers. And there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 signatures on this thing, so I'd say it's signed by more than just the developers, but that's... I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down and move on to these, which are apparently review units of the game that were released before the games were released for people to review them. There's more to that, but this is the thing that touched me the most. Reading that note, we just found out... Oh, I swallowed my candy. And without getting too emotional in front of my girlfriend here, she may or may not understand this, but apparently these games, they're not just games that he sent me, as nice as it is. They're actually his games from when he was a kid. He said that he hopes they work because he didn't take good care of them growing up, and I'm sure that they do. But he sent me his childhood games, which is something that, honestly, as much as any of this means, to me that stands out as something that's really sentimental and something that I cherish and will take care of for a long time, because I wish I had the games that I had growing up. I don't have any of them anymore. So that's, thank you. I didn't expect to be so touched today on this Saturday evening. Thank you very much. You're an extremely good friend, and I almost feel like awkward that I can't hug you right now. So thank you, and that's insane. That the effort you went through to get this is stupid. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
You're stupid, thanks.
Essentially, yeah. So yeah, that was back here. That was crazy. When I pulled that PS4 game out, the Just Cause, and I saw the signatures on it, I knew something was up. And I mean, when you see signatures, initially I assumed someone that has worked on this game has signed this. And obviously, once we read the note, the essay, the 3-page note that he sent us, he lives in Stockholm or whatever, and he managed to get that signed. Plus, as I said in the video, those games were his from when he was a kid. And then the other things are things that it's hard to come by. Things, review copies of games. They're not obviously common at all. That's not something you just come across. That was a really unique, insane package, which I've been telling everyone about and trying like not to brag, but at the same time, it's I have to tell people. It blew my mind. Kim is a really good friend of mine, and now he's like a really, really good friend of mine. So thank you, Kim. I appreciate it. And just, I don't know, you're an idiot, essentially, is what that came down to, but I love you, and thank you. Anything you want to say, Tiffany?
I really liked the candy he sent.
Yeah, the candy, which you... We woke up this morning, and I literally... She's like, what do you want for breakfast? Eggs and coffee. Okay, I'm in there making eggs and coffee, and I hear this crinkling, and I look around the corner, and she's eating more of the candy at 8 o'clock in the morning.
I'm eating the other candy. I really want another one.
This was Woods Goods Wednesday, and we'll see you next Wednesday. Bless you, Tiffany.
Hello.